haven't switched the camera on in a while. So the last day in Bali, I got suspected traveller's belly. I literally couldn't leave the toilet to my, but I was in agony. I had belly cramps. So Sean basically had a solo day in Bali. What did you do? Go for a meal?
Went to shops.
Chill by the pool. But we had to travel today to Hong Kong, which I've managed. I haven't, you know, had the shit, so I think we're all good today. So I've just got ready. We are now in Hong Kong. Are you excited? Driving through Hong Kong looked very industrial.
I know.
Way more than we expected, but we look like we're on quite a good busy street, don't we? So we're in Hong Kong. We're going to go and grab some dinner because what's time is it, like 6 o'clock? 5, 6. We're going to go and grab dinner, and then we're going to go to something called the night market. I think we're going to try and head there. Someone on Instagram who lives in Hong Kong messaged us about it, and I thought it looked pretty decent, so it gives us something to do tonight because we're not actually here that long, and I kind of messed up the booking. So basically we paid for an extra night when we didn't really need an extra night because we're leaving in the middle of the night. But then it is okay, innit, Sean, because you look bored.
Just not like this.
But it is alright, innit, because we've got the room all day.
It's an extra night. You didn't need to pay for.
But you're not angry, are you? It's the first mistake I've made on the trip, so what are you doing? Right, we're gonna head out and see what we can grab for dinner. So let's go. Hong Kong looks busy and different to what I expected it to, but I'm excited to see it a little. This is Hong Kong when we come out of the hotel. Honestly, we're on quite a busy street. Look at this. Oh, Sean's like New York vibes. Okay guys, so for dinner we found a Lebanese restaurant and bar. It is Middle Eastern and Indian cuisine. So I think I'm going to get the falafel kebab, which I quite fancy, and then me and Sean are going to share a veg biryani. And then I'm also thinking maybe I might want to try like this deep fried potato dumpling placed inside a soft bun. They've got quite a few options, so I've got plenty to choose from. Sean's, are you fancying anything in particular?
I might get a lamb masala.
Lamb masala. Are you asking for yours like mild or?
Let's see, it's cooking a mild masala. So
oh, you're just going to risk it? Because we've been having a bit of issues with things being a bit too spicy for our palates, but we'll see how it goes. Guys, look at the size of Sean's plate. He wasn't expecting that.
As you've seen as well, it's a bit of a it's a unique beer where you couldn't have like 6 pints of that.
Anyway, that's his pint. It's massive. I just went for a coke. I'm just going to wait to have a drink till a few bars down and see. Guys, we're feasting tonight. We've got a veg biryani, a salad. Sean's got his masala. We've got bread. These buns are spicy, so I'm staying away with them. But this falafel wrap is absolutely unreal. So this one's a bit of me. Hello. So last night was really good. We stayed out. What time did we stay out till?
It was about
1. Because the live music was so good here in Hong Kong, and we didn't realise, but we were on such a busy nightlife street. Like there was loads of clubs and that, which we didn't fancy. Sean got himself a McDonald's. Was it good?
Good. Cheeseburger, see him. Chips, see him. Apple pie, see him. They had a chicken burger, which looked like a chicken royale from Burger King. But it was like a chicken thigh. It was a bit of a bump because it was like tiny. So you needed to get 2 burgers, but standard.
Standard. Yeah. But anyway,
and all that, a meal extra burger, extra apple pie with 2 drinks was £9.
That's good,
English
like.
pounds.
That's
9
good.
quid. It was 90 Hong Kong dollar.
Yeah.
I was like, we're getting bumped at home, like. We are absolutely shafted.
Anyway, today we've honestly just had a lazy morning. I feel like we definitely needed it. We haven't got that much time in Hong Kong, unfortunately, but it was just one of them things. You can't literally get up and do stuff every single day, which I think we've come to the realisation of, is like, you just need to be chill sometimes. So we've had a chill morning, we've got ready, and we're going to head out for some brunch and basically just have a walk to like the water marina area.
Should be, I think they said there was a promenade.
Promenade, and just have a look around Hong Kong, really. We're not too bothered about doing any of the observation decks or anything. We did think about doing Disney. We've decided we're not that fussed. So honestly, we're just more or less going to have a walk around and see
just
see what we fancy. If we fancy anything, we'll do it. If we don't, we won't. But first thing is breakfast or brunch, because I am bloody starving. There was no at McDonald's for me. There was a thing round the corner which done like grilled asparagus and baby corn, but I didn't get it. We had a meal though. We'd had like 11
rice or chips.
Rice or chips, that's all I wanted. I was like, you're not going to rice or chips.
Need
kebab shops.
It was literally just a barbecue.
Yeah.
It was like a hot barbecue.
To be fair, it probably would have been unbelievable, but I knew if I'd had something like asparagus and corn, I'd want some more. I should have got chips actually then from McDonald's and got asparagus corn.
It was like just missions away.
What was it like? Boom. Anyway, we're gonna head out now, so let's see what we end up doing in Hong Kong. Look at that for a vegan brunch. I am buzzing. Sean went for the American with pancakes and stuff. Oh, just what we wanted.
The canny menu, yeah.
Yeah, good. I got an iced coffee with oat milk as well. Buzzing. But good choice, wasn't it?
Canny, yeah.
Well.
Looks good.
Looks good.
And there's like ketchup as well.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
All we need is a bit of ketchup. We are in our last day in Hong Kong. We leave tonight, but I've had to come back to the room. I think I've got, I don't know if I got like traveller's belly in Bali, because the last day in Bali I was so ill. I was getting like really bad stomach cramps. Sean went to the chemist and got us some like probiotics, coconut water, like everything they recommended. And then I felt all right. I managed to travel to Hong Kong fine. I just slept most of the flight and stuff. And then, honestly, I just feel in Hong Kong, I've not been right since we got here. The first day, like the day we arrived, I felt okay. So we went out and had dinner and like we stayed out for a bit. And I didn't drink. I did. I had 2 cocktails and 1 beer. I probably shouldn't have, but I was like, I'm on my holiday. And then I did get like Cokes and water and stuff as well. And then it backfired because the next day, all day yesterday, I had a headache, and I've got a big spot in the middle of my head, and I was like, have I been bit by something and has it poisoned my head? I'm so dramatic, right? But that was what I was thinking. So then we walked around a few malls. We went on the big wheel thing at the marina. We were going to do the boat, but I just wasn't fit enough. My stomach cramps were like twisting. And I was like, oh my God. So I says to Sean, like, I'll wait in a cafe or something, you go and do the boat. But he didn't want to. So we came back, and I honestly got back and fell asleep at half 8, 9, and I feel so bad for Sean. There's nothing worse like when one person's not well and then the other person, like, he was just like, oh, I might go and watch the match at 3 a.m. at one of the pubs, and I was like, you go and do that, like, it would make me feel better if you did that. But then he fell asleep at 10:30 himself, so he didn't do that. And then the day we got up, I woke up, didn't feel hungry at all, but I tried to eat some chips because I was like, have something plain. And I did drink a fruit juice thing, and that's just set us off again. My stomach's been in cramps. I've been on the toilet non-stop, like TMI, but it's just how it's been. And I swear to God, like, I've just not felt right. I keep going lightheaded. I'm drinking loads of water. The day I did have a water, was here? What's here? I'm trying to drink loads of water. I just don't fancy any food. I don't feel great at all. So we've got the room because I accidentally booked the room for an extra night. Technically, we should be sleeping in this room tonight, but our flight is at 12 tonight. So we're leaving here at 8, 9-ish to go and get the train to the airport. So I'm honestly just going to stay in the room, shower, pack, and just try and shift this. I've said I'm not going to eat anything because I've got a 7-hour flight, and this is just like the worst thing, having a 7-hour flight when you don't feel good and you've got potentially shit. Oh god. Unfortunately we haven't done as much as I wanted in Hong Kong. I'm really trying to like sort myself out so that we can do stuff in Dubai, but wow, I just don't feel great today. And Sean, so anyway, we were going to go to the botanical gardens, and we were on the way there, and I just kept feeling like I was going to pass out. The stomach cramps were unbearable. Like, it felt like my full stomach was being twisted, and I was trying to keep going because I really wanted Sean to like be able to do something while we were here. And he said, like, no, we'll just go back. I said, please, will you still go? I said, you go, like, you've got a good few hours, like, go and see the gardens and like have your time there, because it would make me feel better. Like, I don't want you to come back to the room as well, just to sit around the room. So I've managed to convince him he's up to the gardens and he's going to go and have a look, and I've had to come back. I just feel shit, not gonna lie. But these things happen, and I think me and Sean were both saying, like, when you cram so many places into a short period of time, you've got to cater for you getting sick or like something like this happening, and then it like destroying a few of your days. And it's something that we didn't really consider, or not fully anyway. Like, obviously we know we can get sick, but you just don't really think of it when you're booking a trip. And I think what we should have done is maybe booked like, well, we had 6 nights in Singapore, 6 nights in Bali. That was great. That was like a good amount of time. To be honest, we would have probably have liked to have done longer in Bali. We should have done longer in Bali, probably not done Dubai on this trip and gone like a long trip home, and maybe done like Hong Kong for 4 or 5 nights or something. But it is what it is. We booked this trip, you live and learn. But yeah, unfortunately I haven't been able to see as much of Hong Kong as I would have liked to. I've just, yeah, my stomach is just not playing with us today. So I've come back to the room. I'm going to sit and chill, drink some more, watch a bit of telly, and just try and sort myself out. I've got some probiotic things which I've still got from Bali somewhere, so I'm going to take them and hope for the best. I'm dreading the flight. I'm just not going to eat anything because I just can't. I just can't risk it. I hope it's not crammed either. Oh, and I'm not well sitting next to someone. Oh, I hope it's just me and Sean.